JP. My neck, my back, so butter rip brown. My neck, my back, my back, my back. My neck, my back, so butter rip brown. Oh my, oh my, my neck, my back, my neck, my back, my neck.
I got this glam squad little order as a stylist. I get it for free. I just pay for shipping. So I got a multitasking oil, just something to kind of like penetrate. Even though I do like using my luster spray, I wanted to just have a basic oil that actually penetrates. So I like the way it feels. I've already like felt the oil. Even like as my hands are ashy, that's why I wanted to find an oil that's very penetrating, because a lot of times when my hands get dry, I just put a little bit of product, 9 times out of 10, or oil on my hands, and that just helps myself. So I mainly got this to work as a lotion agent when my hands get dry, and then for whoever needs it, I use it. So this is normally how I do it. My hands are just enough grease to give me my moisture, and then once I touch it with the hair, like that little silicone type baseness of the oil, because that's just kind of like how I'm feeling when I say silicone. It doesn't have to be the oil. It could just be the thickness of the oil, because it is thick. So very, very little goes a long way. That's why I do the product thing. So like this, all this just goes in the hair, and it's just going to penetrate and get the excess off where I can work and not have dry hands. The second thing I got was their volumizing mousse. I don't really use mousse, but although I didn't take offense to this client who was saying my volume wasn't high enough, I do know that I do want to kind of like add a little extra off when I am doing my volume, so that it can just kind of stay a little bit better. So I got this. I really just, as long as it's a mousse, I'm really not picky. So that's why I just chose to go with the Glam Squad, because it's free. And then 2 things too for myself, and also for like my greasy clients. I got their dry shampoo. I got 2. Dry shampoo, I just feel like it just goes fast, so that's why I got 2. I don't really like the way it smells too much, so when I use it on myself, for sure, I'm going to take like some of my essential oils and kind of like use the essential oils to add a scent. So that's just how I'm going to do that. And then the same thing with this oil, multitasking oil. I feel like it doesn't too much have a scent like the spray is, but I know I don't really like, it's a certain smell that I really don't like, and it could be the plant because of how thick it is. That's exactly what I smell. It's the flower. I don't know which flower it is. Let me see, because I know for a fact, I can't see, and I don't got the patience to really read. But that brings me to my next step on why I said it's probably a flower, because I got their Retreat hair treatment to try. And it has some good benefits in it as well. That's why I also got it. I didn't just get it because it was free, but it has something in here that I know that is good for the hair. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me stop.
16 carriages driving away when I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road on the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road on the tears I fight. This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. So pocket Lexus and throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Woo! There's a tornado in my city, at the basement. That shit ain't pretty. Rugged whiskey, we surviving. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I fight. 15 innocent.
Oh, somebody hit me. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, somebody hit me. So I've been slacking, and it's time to make some more beans. So I've had these sitting since last night. I've already rinsed them off once. I'm about to rinse it off one more time. Water not that dirty, so be pretty good and clean. Just got a little blue tint to it, you see. So we got our water made already. So I'm gonna pour a little bit out. I'm gonna go ahead, pour these beans up in here. And then that beef we had, that beef stock we made, we're gonna put some of it up in this. There we go. Got some substance up in there, huh? There we go. There we go. There we go. So, put a little bit of that. And then we're going to season up.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it, go on with it. So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings they are reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all from the life, man. But thank God for the journey that's to the past. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, blessings all from our right hand. What's a toast to the friends that they come to me? One time, sit down in a class and we put that only see the road and me go on with the road. Heard for me, say me tired thing, and you know it farmed up to be a fire thing.
of me slacking on my black beans, I also be slacking on my onions and jalapenos. So I gotta come to the store to make some jalapenos and onions so I can add it to my black beans and have it at least cooking for at least one more night. And hopefully they ain't burnt because they've been on the stove all day. They on low, but you never know what God do. Literally about to just do what I need to do for that, but I need to rant real quick because baby, when I say I am more tired from driving than anything, I am more tired from driving these Houston mother freaking streets. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people, like literally. So I needed to get these 2 nails fixed just until my girl gets back from vacay. Okay, so there's this place I found on TikTok who I originally wanted to go for pedicures. So I was like, let me give them a shot to see if they even fix the nail. Oh my God. It's okay that you don't do other people's nails. I understand that. I don't get it, but I understand it. But baby, what you getting an attitude with me for? Like, that's the problem I had. And it's like, I want to come back for a pedicure, but it's like, I don't even know how to feel. So we have that, and then I'm pulling out the parking lot. Here come big white nigga in his big ass truck. Decide last minute he want to do some bitch ass shit, and then because he was being a bitch, he couldn't get his shit in there. And me being me, I'm like, nah nigga, you was doing all of that big shit when you pulled your shit in front of me and did what the motherfucker you did. Literally, I cussed his ass and I rode his ass until he got his ass in the motherfucking parking spot. I absolutely did. Because no, you started the bitch shit, I'm finished it. You gonna do some bullshit like that, you need to be able to back it up. When I do bullshit, I can back that shit up. So that pissed me off. So I finally went somewhere. Honestly, this nail ended up breaking in the mist. And I was like, go ahead, put that fake nail on. So I think I'm having like an out of body nail detachment because it's happened before when I had a fake nail on. So I feel like this nail gonna break off. So I gotta tell myself it's not gonna break off, it's a fake nail. And that is so crazy how my body can sense this fake freaking nail. So that's weird to me. But she did a good job. Like, I would go back to that place just out of the fact that out of the energy I had at that place to go somewhere that is more holistic, which I found out in the end, I was happy. So I did that. I went to the grocery store, had to get this because I've really been slacking. But it's so weird because I looked in that freezer for some more beans, and I took stuff out for more beans, and I kid you not, I found some beans. So I was happy about that. So driving on the way everywhere was a task in itself. We're gonna start with this morning. Literally 2 mofos, literally both them mofos at the same time trying to get over in front of me because they both don't want to wait. Literally both of them trying to get in front of me, and me like literally it don't matter what I do. Like, y'all both trying to get on in front of me, and y'all both ain't trying to understand that you can't get over right now. I have to go. Like, you should have thought about that. So I had that I dealt with, and I'm just like, I can't believe literally two people at the same time trying to get over in front of me. Like, literally, I would have got hit, they would have hit each other. It don't matter. An accident was bound to happen because of two mofos not understanding that you need to motherfucking wait. I got off work yesterday to someone, that's how mad I am, to someone hit my motherfucking car. This is the second time my cars have gotten hit, and I didn't put a dent in it. And that's where I have the problem. I didn't do it. If I put the dent, baby, I will love that motherfucking dent. But baby, no. Someone else put the dent in my stuff, so that is a problem right there. But I'm Busan, and like I said, if I would have done it, I would be like, okay, G, that's my shit. We're gonna love this shit. Dimples, whatever. So we just gave this thing a name. So hopefully now I can like just really stop being so upset, because it's just, oh, you hit my car. So I have that. Go put this in my beans real quick. Oh my God. So my beans didn't burn, which I knew they wasn't, but you know, you just never motherfucking know. She been cooking on low like this all day. That looks so good. And then we gonna put some jalapenos up in the hole. So we put the other half in a Ziploc bag. And everything is already motherfucking washed. I'm just gonna be lazy with this, maybe. I always say that and then not be lazy. Let me be lazy, because we don't want to be perfect. So. But you know, all in all, throughout this whole messed up motherfucking Houston driving days, riding through downtown and the back streets of like Richmond and Montrose and Alabama and all of that, like literally, I was like, it was like almost a sense of peace, almost sense of home. And I was like, baby, this is where I belong. These is my people. And it wasn't even just like the driving experience. It was more so seeing sprinkles of why my Cadillac is who I am. Because it's not the Cadillac. It's just the representation of the specific area and what these specific cars really mean to most of us who genuinely grew up in this area, because it's the sprinkle of seeing the little nice rich cars and stuff like that. It's the sprinkles of seeing, you know, the regular average Joe in his suit type of thing. Like, it's just literally a little sprinkle of everybody type of thing. And that's what I love about downtown living. So yeah, and I feel like my face ain't really been on the camera that much to really like express how I've been feeling. So I figured I would show my face and my cute little head thingy that I discovered. I be seeing some of the girls I be watching on YouTube, and I be seeing them with the little turban type of things, and I don't know how to tie it. But I always said these I would do, and then I would just tie my little scarf and just use it as like the base of it. So I'm loving this even as is. So yes, and I'm loving the blue. It's just going with everything because I'm just finally trying to make my house a home, so when I do get my next home, I ain't gotta worry about buying nothing. Literally, wherever place I tour, literally, I always envision what I have in my homes. But this go round, I'm making this house more of a livable home for me per se. But in the long run, each thing has a place for wherever I go, type of thing. So I'm excited to see what's next. And my confirmation from that was Peyton. I was watching her vlog today, and she just mentioned how, like, I plan to take, like, although this is not my forever home, like, literally, I plan to take this couch with me, and literally, all I'm gonna do is buy another one and add to it, like, the fuck? Not in that sense, but in that sense, it's like the goal ain't just to keep buying shit, just to be buying shit. It's not. It's really not. Like, the frugal girl in me and her, literally, the whole point is get that shit even when you struggling. Not to say you gonna struggle for it, but literally, if you know that in the long run this is something that you want, even when you feel like you don't deserve it, guess what? You fucking deserve it. There's gonna be a way for you to make this happen, because, baby, how else are you gonna keep pushing if you don't keep buying your things already? Like, why are you waiting to get rich to do these things? Literally, make this effort in this lifetime. Don't wait to be rich. Literally. Why? Because if you wait for you to get rich, you gonna blow that shit. Versus you getting yourself what you want the right way without breaking the bank. Because trust me, you can get it. You ain't always got to pay full price. That is one thing for sure. But one thing you need to understand is, if you get yourself the things that you want now, in the near future, when you get what you need, you're going to be sitting looking dumb like, bitch, I got all this money in the bank and I don't know what to do with it. Like, I feel like I should be going to go do something, but I ain't got nothing I want to do. Because guess what? You've already given yourself these things. You've already equated these things into your everyday existence, to the point where literally you just sitting no money and you just feel like you gotta do something with this money. And that's honestly, that's when the white boys and the black boys start talking about investments and shit like that, because it's like, you're itching to spend this money, then bitch, why don't you itch to motherfucking grow this money? Take $500, invest in this stock. Literally, you feel like you need to spend something, literally spend $500, see what happens in a year, type of shit. Literally, you take whatever it is you itching to spend that, but invest it in something that, to the point where you didn't need to spend it, you're not gonna miss it, you wanted to spend it, you spent it, but instead of you spend it on something that's not gonna grow it, you just put it on something that you get money back from. And that's all it is, no more, nothing less. But at the same time, self-care, self-love, baby, go on your trip, go out to eat, go to the spa, pedicure, so forth, so forth. That's what that comes into play. Only when you feel the need for it, because you don't need it. Like, technically, logically, there are certain things you should want for yourself monthly. Love that. Never mind. But there are things that you should want for yourself monthly that literally are beneficial to your body. Like, plain and motherfucking simple. That should be your number one life goal, because simple things like a pedicure, a manicure, and a body massage, baby, rejuvenate you to handle not just like your everyday life, but literally people. Like, literally, you gotta release all of that shit. Stretching, exercising, walking, anything physical, literally, gotta do that shit. So that's the goal. The goal is to be able to do all of that, because that's all you need in your life. Literally, all of the other shit that everybody else is worried about, I promise you, forget it, forget it. Trust me, you forget it. It come back to you later. You gonna end up spending like $50, and you be like, bitch, did I just really get this for $50? Literally, you're gonna sit on the motherfucking floor. You're gonna sit in your car. You're gonna sit wherever you are, and you gonna be like looking at whatever this thing is that you sat and you waited patiently for. And you can be like, did I really just get this for this? Like, did I really just do this? Do you know how many times I've done that for myself? Literally, just by having patience. Literally, I got my dream car. Really, it took a stranger to basically be like, bitch, do you know you broke your budget in half. And I'm like, bitch, what? Literally, patience. And I broke my budget in half. Literally, slashed it in half. And I will always be proud of that. Just like, literally, walked in the bank, told the bank, I need a car. I don't got a car. This is what happened. But I know I can make this shit happen. And literally, got my dream motherfucking car. Literally. That's simple. And not the first time I did that. My Altima, same motherfucking thing. Went to the bank, told them what I wanted. This is how much the car costs. Got the little certification. Went to the dealership. Had the motherfucking VIN numbers written down in order from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, literally, I had options. Like, you gonna play me? Okay. Option number 2. And I did that. Literally, I had to do that. Like, I was mentally prepared for the car that I got. But the thing is, he don't know that. Literally, of course, they can't find the keys for the car who ain't got no motherfucking mileage. Of course, they couldn't find them keys because they knew that they was gonna have to give me that price for that car. But it was okay. It was okay. I was happy with my car. But yeah, patience. Literally, patience. And still work on your manifestation. That's what patience is. You be patient, you work on manifestations, you say that shit, you believe that shit, you get to the point where you say that shit, and no matter what, once you say those final words, once you got those final magical words, like literally, whenever I'm in doubt of anything, the number one thing I say is, God got me. Literally, God got me. At the end of every doubt, at the end of every tear, literally, my magical words is, God got me. And literally, he always makes a way for me. He always makes a way for me. And that's not to never say never, because trust and believe me, as I'm saying this, he's in the background talking about, don't forget, he fucked up. Literally, he fucked up. God makes mistakes. That's something that I've been needing to say out loud. And I feel like this video has been long enough and I've been talking long enough. But so we're going to end with that. 100%. God does make mistakes. God made a mistake with me one time. And literally, when I tell you, that's the part that people don't tell you. A lot of people don't catch that mistake that he bestowed on them. But from the moment that I caught God's mistake, I still had to wait and be patient. And it's so funny because my journal entry from my 6/11, so that means encouragement to keep going. My journal entry from today and yesterday were both 4/11 and intuition, and literally, I mean, just repeating that. Literally, I'm like rotating cycle type of thing in my head of like things that I just said type of thing, and me stewing my own power into the atmosphere, and literally knowing God got me. So, whether he makes a mistake with you or not, understand that God got you, but you gotta believe it in yourself. You gotta get your magical sprinkle inkle of God got me in your head for God to be like, oh, okay. Literally. These two on my problem areas. Number one, this. Every now and then, there's like the woods one that I smell, and I know it's like working because I keep smelling that every now and then. But these two together have been my best friend. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't even think I put an oil on my hair as of yet. I've done my greases and everything, and probably my oil one time, but yes, these two, yes. So I was making this, and then I got the vision to just add just a little bit of that to this, because I feel like I seen one of them dudes on TikTok at it. So we're gonna see how this come out. If it come out nasty, it's okay, but let's see what happens. So we got some frozen greens. I added some of that beef broth I made from a longer time ago. So we're gonna heat this up. This is gonna be our vegetable for the night with our yams. And then I got some macaroni already defrosted. So we're gonna finally eat her before she decides she wanna go to bed. And then we're gonna have us some shrimp. So I got my food, about to try these yams real quick on camera. Tastes like yams. I tasted a little bit, but it's not bad. I feel like I need something extra, sugar. But other than that, I taste the alcohol. But you know, when you warm it up, it kind of like evaporates that alcoholness. So it's not so strong, it's not so powerful type of thing. But it's good, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's that her in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Laurent. She drive the Nissan and she in a Pima.